The Christmas Tree's Wish, Christmas Bedtime Story for Kids. Today we have a book named The Christmas Tree's Wish, Christmas Bedtime Story for Kids. I think they're so pretty. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I love it. Please give this video a like if you enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories. Thank you, reading. So, here we go. Once upon a snowy December in the heart of the Pine Ridge Tree Farm, there stood a magnificent Christmas tree named Tannenbaum. He was no ordinary tree. He had a dream, a secret wish that stirred deep within his branches. Tannenbaum longed to become the centerpiece in a loving family's home for the holiday season. Every year, as winter's embrace blanketed the tree farm, Tannenbaum would watch his fellow evergreens leave to fulfill their destinies as Christmas trees. They were chosen by families who came with twinkling eyes and excited hearts, ready to decorate their branches with ornaments and light. But year after year, Tannenbaum remained, waiting patiently and silently, holding on to his fervent desire. As Tannenbaum grew taller and fuller, he spent his days listening to the whispered stories of the forest. The birds told tales of children's laughter and the scent of freshly baked cookies. The animals spoke of the warmth of hearth and home. Tannenbaum imagined these scenes and wished, oh, how he wished, to be part of them. One chilly morning, as the first light of dawn painted the sky with shades of pink and gold, a family arrived at the tree farm. It was the Harrisons, a cheerful bunch consisting of Mom, Dad, Emily, and little Mac. The children's eyes sparkled with anticipation as they strolled among the rows of trees, searching for the perfect Christmas centerpiece. Tannenbaum could hardly contain his excitement. He swayed his branches gently in the winter breeze, trying to catch their attention. But there were so many other trees, all vying for the Harrisons' affection. Emily, with her heart-shaped mittens and a bright red scarf, stopped near Tannenbaum. She looked at him with her big, curious eyes and whispered, "Mom, Dad, look at this one. It's so tall and beautiful." Max, bundled in his tiny coat and knitted hat, giggled and tugged at his father's sleeve. "Daddy, this tree is as big as our house." Mr. Harrison inspected Tannenbaum from top to bottom. "Well, it is a beauty, that's for sure. But let's make sure it's the one." The Harrisons walked around Tannenbaum, examining him from every angle. Tannenbaum held his breath, his branches rustling in anticipation. Finally, Mrs. Harrison smiled and said, "I think this is the one, dear. It's tall enough for all of our ornaments and just perfect for our holiday celebration." Tannenbaum's heart leaped with joy. At last, his dream was coming true. He would be the Christmas tree in a loving family's home. The tree farm workers carefully cut Tannenbaum from his roots, wrapped his branches in protective burlap, and loaded him onto the Harrisons' car. Emily and Max cheered, their faces flushed with excitement. Tannenbaum's journey to a new home had begun. Back at the Harrison household, Tannenbaum was gently placed in a sturdy tree stand. He marveled at the twinkling lights, colorful ornaments, and strings of popcorn and cranberries that Emily and Max lovingly hung on his branches. Each decoration held a story, a memory, and Tannenbaum was honored to be part of their family traditions. As the days passed, Tannenbaum experienced the warmth of family gatherings. He watched as the Harrisons sang carols, exchanged heartfelt gifts, and sipped hot cocoa by the fire. But what touched his heart the most were the quiet moments when Emily and Max would sit in front of him, gazing at the shimmering lights and sharing their hopes and dreams. One evening, just a few days before Christmas, Tannenbaum overheard Emily's whispered wish. She wished for a white Christmas, with snow covering their yard like a magical blanket. Tannenbaum's branches tingled with a special kind of magic, and he silently made a wish of his own, to grant Emily's request. He hoped with all his heart that the next morning would bring a snowy surprise. And indeed, as dawn broke, Tannenbaum's wish came true. Snowflakes fell gently from the sky, covering the Harrisons' yard in a sparkling white wonderland. Emily and Max raced outside, laughing and catching snowflakes on their tongues. That snowy Christmas morning was filled with joy and wonder, just as Tannenbaum had imagined during his years at the tree farm. He was proud to be a part of the Harrison family's holiday traditions, a witness to their love and togetherness. As Christmas evening approached, the Harrisons gathered around Tannenbaum to exchange gifts. Emily and Max presented a special gift, a delicate ornament in the shape of a golden star. They placed it at the very top of Tannenbaum's branches. With tears of happiness in her eyes, Emily said, "You're our star, Tannenbaum, our Christmas wish come true." Tannenbaum's branches swayed with joy, and he twinkled his lights even brighter. He had received the greatest gift of all, the gift of being loved and cherished by a family who had made his dearest dream come true. As the years passed, Tannenbaum continued to be the shining star of the Harrison family's Christmas celebration. He watched Emily and Max grow, and he shared in the laughter, love, and countless cherished moments. And so the Christmas tree that once stood in the Pine Ridge Tree Farm found its forever home, where its wish had come true, and it had become a cherished member of a family who celebrated the magic of the season year after year. The end. Good job, friends. Thank you so much for reading with me. Bye, I'll see you next time.